Hey everyone, Kashira here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here with another planner walkthrough video for you. So if you are interested in seeing how I set up this personal size planner, also known as the Louis Vuitton MM size planner, please make sure to keep on watching. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's get it. So I do want to apologize for this little thingy right here. This is my desk ring light. That'll be in the corner this entire time. But you guys, I am back in multiple planners. If you've seen my recent half letter planner videos, you know that I was on a mission to stay in one planner, and I've been doing really well with it. But I have a really big project coming up where I actually need multiple sections for that. It's one of those complex ones where there's multiple projects in one project. And I thought about simply just adding another section to that planner, but because of all of the various pieces of it, it just felt like it'd be overstuffed and just wouldn't work. So, hey, you know what? I have a ton of planner covers lying around like this one and inserts. So I figured why not? And I will be honest, I have not used this personal size planner since I bought it. I think I used it for maybe 2 to 3 months when I first bought it and quickly realized I wanted a bigger planner, so I did upgrade to the GM, and I do have a ton of videos on my channel about how I've set that up and decorated it and things like that. So, you know, now we are back in this personal size planner, and this feels right for me because this is, again, focused on one particular project. So it opened up. I did not go too crazy with the decorations on the inside like I normally do. Again, this is really meant to be for a project, so I didn't really need too much. I just put the sleepy girl here. I thought that this was really cute and called it a day. And now we will get into the planner. So of course, you guys know I had to go a little ham with the dashboards and the dividers because, hey, I have them, and because I don't use personal size planners as much, I don't really get to use them as often. So this, of course, came from Etsy. I will list the shops down below. So this is our cover dashboard. Then we get into the morning mindset half sheet from Cloth and Paper. I love having these in my planners. I have this in A5 size, and I need to get it in half letter as well. And then we get into our sectional divider. So I did get a set of 5 dividers, and then I used my handheld label maker to make these little labels. However, it's important to know that I only used 3 of these dashboards in this particular planner setup. So all of the dashboards in here, for the most part, came from the same shop. I believe it's Clever Girl Planning over on Etsy. So this is going to be our daily section. And then I have this custom today insert, so it actually sticks up above the planner so I can easily flip to where I am today. And that is because if you know about project management, you have to do a really good job of tracking your time and your hours and how much time you're spending on certain things. And because I am going to be working on this multiple days throughout the week, I went ahead and just added this in here. So what I'm using for the daily section is just this very simple daily plans insert where I'm able to just outline the times I'm spending in meetings and working on certain tasks and projects. This is another reason why I labeled this video as a planner you could use for your career, your internship, for freelance work, because it's a good way to just set up for all of that stuff. So again, this came from Etsy. So we have the to-do section. We have a space to track water and meals if you do want to do that. And then, of course, a notes section. And again, this is really about just kind of outlining the scope of the day. So I stuffed as many of these in here as I could. But this is our daily plans section. And then we get into another dashboard. This is a custom dashboard with my name on it. And then from there, this dashboard kind of serves as a divider for this next section, which is simply a note-taking section. So whenever I am on meetings or listening to calls or just needing to brainstorm, I wanted to have a section I could easily go to for that. And I can easily take pages out and move it around if I needed to. So these inserts are from Cloth and Paper. This is called the Executive Notes, okay? These came in a subscription box, and I know for a fact I wouldn't buy these because I hate dot grid, but I'm really committed to using the stuff that I have. So I figured this will serve as a really good place for taking notes, and you're able to just notate the subject and the date and all of those different things. And actually, let me just go back because I realized I probably should have held the planner up some so you could really see the details, okay? And you can see the name of the shop here for those daily plans. So we have our note-taking section here, again from Cloth and Paper. And then the next section is our goals section. So in the goals section, we now have this goal brief insert from Notique. Notique was the very first shop I bought inserts from when I first got this planner. It was my first step into the planner world. And I absolutely love these. So I did put a bunch of different sheets in here though, because I'm not using this as a traditional like goal tracker. I'm kind of using it as like a project milestone goal tracker, if that makes sense. Like where I want to be a month into it, 3 months into it, 6 months into it for the various larger components of this project, and then kind of use space to really break those down. And like not space to break it down, but space for me to kind of check in with myself and just see where I am, if I'm on track and if I'm on budget. Those are the two big things that I really wanted to document here, as well as any client feedback that comes into play. Then the next section is the actual project section. So this is going to serve as like my paper version of ClickUp. And here I'm able to, what the project brief, what you're supposed to do is just document all of your projects and like your status with it. For me, every page is going to serve as a component of a project. And I really want to explain it. So let's say you're planning for a large conference. Some of your components would be all of the things dealing with venue, right? Not just securing it, but that'll be your decorations, your furniture, your licenses, your food, and then you may have another category for your speakers, like getting everybody books, getting PR, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, like those categories, and then the individual tasks underneath that are the actual task items. So that's how I would treat this. Every page would be like a category within the project, and then I would use this part to just outline the various tasks, due dates, and where I am with certain things, and then of course just put the reminders there. Now, obviously, you guys know I do love digital planning. I do use tools like ClickUp, so this won't be super detailed like my ClickUp would be, but especially for things that require me to get on the phone or following up, dealing with other people versus things where I'm just kind of like just not checking it off myself. Those are things that I do really want to write down, just so I ensure that those get done on time. So, and again, this is a Notique insert. I love how their inserts look. They're just so fancy. Like, I don't know, I really like it. Okay, so then from there, and then the back of the project brief gives you like this dot grid paper, so you can use it for notes and scribbling and musings, brainstorming, whatever you want. Then the next section in here, we have another dashboard from Etsy. And then we have a to-do list. These inserts came from the same shop that I got these from. So just want to call that out. So this is a basic to-do list. This is really a place to just come, and for me, I kind of treat it like a brain dump before I fill in my daily planning. So just a space to just get out what absolutely needs to get done today, what's non-negotiable, what do I need to be thinking about for tomorrow or the next day. So I can come here, brain dump, and then move it over to the daily planning section. Or maybe it's little tasks that need to get done that just don't make sense to give a certain time slot to. That's where this will come in handy. And again, it's your planner, so you can always take a sheet out and move it to the front. You can kind of play around with it, even though you have a dedicated section. And the very last section in here, this dashboard is one, I want to say, I think this came from the same lady on Etsy. I really want to say that. But this one kind of separates my inbox section. So I actually have this like hard plastic inbox insert. This came in a Cloth and Paper subscription box. I've seen people actually decorate these with like post-it notes and page flags and kind of use it as a place where they can hold their post-it. So I really like that idea, but I have not done that with this one yet. But I did go ahead and just stick it in here to have it. And then this particular inbox dashboard, this is one I made myself. And I do have a YouTube video on how to make this. And I printed it on vellum. I ordered the vellum on Amazon, and then I made the design in Canva. So if you want to make this, you can just check that out on my channel. And then I just added the sticky note on top, which is from Cloth and Paper as well. So I'm gonna stick that back in there. And then from there, we have the Cloth and Paper inbox inserts, right? So I did put a couple little page flags on here, but just to show you how it looks without it. It's just very simple. You're able to really do whatever you want. So I've always treated my inbox like a brainstorming, brain dumping. Maybe you're in the middle of something and you think about something that needs to get done next week, or something you need to put on a calendar. It's kind of a place to just put stuff that doesn't make sense to go anywhere else. That's how I treat the inbox section. Then I did end it with the dashboard, simply because with the ring system, when you close your planner, if you don't have something like thick at the bottom, your back pages get kind of bent, like the pages will come up. So I just went ahead and put that on the back just so my pages don't get bent. So that is the end of the planner. It is very, very simple. It's not too much. It is very straight to the point. It gives you everything that you need. The only thing that I don't have in here that I want to have in here is like a monthly overview that is dated, and I need to just go ahead and print that out myself, but that is something I will be adding later. And then the very last component in this back pocket are some little stickers. Like I don't think I'm gonna decorate this planner like I do my other one, simply because there's no space. I mean, you guys have seen me use my stickers. They'll take up so much room in here, and this is a content heavy planner. Like this is the kind of planner, especially if this is for your job or for your projects, your business, whatever. Like when you're using a planner this small, in my opinion, you typically don't have a ton of space for planners. Now, obviously I watch people who have pocket size planners and they still decorate, but for me, knowing how much I need to write, I just don't see myself using huge decorative planners. I see myself going more of a minimal planning route, and I am not a minimal planner by a long shot, but in this planner I see myself being more minimal and using things like this, like my dots and drops from cloth and paper, you know, using page flags and things like that, just call things out, but not really decorating too much unless I just feel really inspired to do so. Not to mention, we have all of these dashboards and things like that, so it adds some flavor to the planner. So that is it. I believe I covered everything in here. Oh, this little thing, this was a freebie. This came as a free gift with something that I bought from Etsy. So, but I'm sure if you search like planner paper clips on Etsy, you can find something similar. So if you have any questions about anything, please comment down below. Let me know if you need help finding things for your planner. If you have certain things you want to see from me, please consider checking out my other planner videos. I have a playlist that I will link for you all. With that, I encourage you to have an amazing rest of your day, whatever that looks like, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.